Welcome to English Grammar Spot. This lesson is about the past simple. I'm going to show you how to form a past simple and when to use a past simple. But before we get started, it's good to know that in the English language we have regular verbs and irregular verbs, and it is advisable that you study the most commonly used irregular verbs. Now let's get started. Take a look at these sentences. I walked to school yesterday and he paid for dinner last week. Both these sentences are in the past simple tense. How to form a past simple? For the regular verbs, we simply use the infinitive form of the verb and we add ed. I kicked the ball. You closed the door. He wiped the table. She cooked dinner. And it rained yesterday for the singular forms. And for the plural forms, we walked to school. You watched the tennis match. They marked the tests. We need to pay extra attention to verbs that end in an E, such as live, close and wipe. With these verbs, we use the infinitive form of the verb, but we only add a D. For example, I lived here in 2012. He closed the window. They wiped the floor. We also need to pay extra attention to verbs that end in a Y, especially those preceded by a consonant, such as spy, envy and study, the consonants being a P, a V and a D. Here the Y changes into an I. For example, he spied on his neighbours. We envied her cousin. They studied a lot. Now let's have a look at the irregular verbs. All irregular verbs have a unique past simple form. I built that shed last year. The infinitive form is to build. She taught English in the 1990s. The infinitive form is to teach. We ran the marathon in 2012. The infinitive form is to run. Let's have a look at the past simple in questions. For all verbs, regular and irregular, we use the auxiliary verb to do, but we need the past simple tense, which is did, and the infinitive form of the verb. Did she talk to him this morning? Did you ride your bicycles yesterday? Did they work on the farm last year? For the past simple in negations, regular and irregular, we also use the past simple tense of the auxiliary verb to do, which is did, and we add not to it, contracting it into didn't, plus the infinitive form of the verb. I didn't want to come over last night. We didn't walk to school this morning. And they didn't listen to the radio yesterday. Now let's have a look at the past simple in use. We use the past simple for things that happened at a specific time in the past, so we need to know when it happened. For example, yesterday, this morning, or in 2009. He left for New York yesterday. We ate our breakfast this morning. They got married in 2009. We also use the past simple in questions after when. When did you buy that t-shirt? When did she graduate from high school? I thank you for your attention. For regular updates, please subscribe to youtube.com/English Grammar Spot or go to www.englishgrammarspot.com.